What's going on, YouTube? Matt from GarageMC here. Guys, I kind of said to myself last week I wasn't going to buy any more quads for a little while anyway, but since I've said that this week, I've picked up about 3 or 4 more. You can see by the thumbnail, guys, we got a green machine this time. Kawasaki Kfx400. It's got some upgrades. You guys aren't going to believe what this thing has, and you're definitely not going to believe what I paid for it. Stay tuned. Before we get into today's video, do you guys watch MRC Builds? He's on YouTube. He does a lot of three-wheelers. Well, you guys should go check out his channel, man. He does some cool-ass shit. I sent him a bunch of stuff, guys. Go watch his last live stream, see what I sent down to him for one of his builds. And while you're here real quick, let's check out what he sent me. So I just got this box in the mail today. I think this is one of maybe 2 that are coming to me. Let me go ahead and cut this open. Sorry for the shitty angle, guys. Alright, let's see what we got in here. We got, oh yeah, MRC Builds has sent me a GoPro Hero 3. He bought like probably 15 of these, and I'm not going to tell you guys what he did with them, but I'll give you a little hint. He's got a track that he is in the middle of building at his house. You can use your imagination from there. So we got the GoPro in the waterproof container. I believe there's, if I'm not mistaken, a charger and a battery and stuff like that in here as well for this. Yes, there is. So Mark hooked it up, guys. So riding footage and stuff from now on, you guys can thank him. Be sure to go down to his channel. Let him know that you, GarageMC sent you down there, and check out some of his stuff, guys. He's doing some cool shit. A lot of old school three-wheelers, Hondas, a lot of knowledge too. Let's get into today's video. All right, guys, I'm not going to get too close to it yet. I don't want you guys to get a close-up look of it just yet. We are going to do my usual tradition of power washing and cleaning this thing first. But a couple of you guys with a keen eye might notice a few things that it has. Let you get a look here real quick. It's also missing a little something right here, but I have the parts. We'll go through what came with the quad as well. I gotta make sure I got everything all nice and closed up. I don't think the air filter's on it, but I'll wrap everything up and then we will get to power wash. I know you see that Yoshimura exhaust, or Yoshimura, whatever you want to call it. But let me set you guys up. Let me get everything ready, and let's clean this pig up. Got everything pre-soaked, guys. I just spray it down with regular water, break up any loose stuff. Now I'm going to spray it down with some awesome degreaser, and then after that, I will wash that off, and then we'll do a foam wash on this. I'll show you guys the plastics in a minute. You'll see how good we can get these actually cleaned up. But all right, you guys don't want to see me spray degreaser all over the quad. I'll do this real quick and then I'll come back to you guys. All right, guys, so most of the mechanicals have been sitting with degreaser soaking on it for about 5 minutes now, so I'm gonna spray this off. All right, guys, I'm gonna soak this thing down with degreaser one more time, and then I'll show you everything on it, and then we'll get into seeing how good the plastics will clean up. All right, so here's what I seen when I first saw this ad for this quad. Don't worry, guys, I'm gonna tell you what I paid for it, but first, let's talk about everything it has and why I even decided to go pick this quad up. So, right off the bat, it's got TRX 450R shocks. That'll be my 6th set of those. And if you guys remember, the other 400EX that we picked up the other day, those are actually, I thought they were YFZ 450 carbureted model shocks. They're not. They are Kfx400 shocks. So we'll put the stock shocks back on it. We got Hauser plus 2.5 inch long travel A-arms. We have this aftermarket bumper. Not sure exactly what brand it is. I'm thinking Lone Star because it has stars on it. It looks like the factory 43 design, but I didn't do really any research yet, guys. Somebody had the calipers front and rear powder coated green. It has these green stainless steel braided brake lines on it. It has a Hauser steering stem in it. Looks like maybe +1 inch or stock length. I'm not sure. I don't really know these quads too well, guys. It has a work radiator in it. It has a Yoshimura exhaust. I believe that's the full exhaust. I'm not sure with these heat shield bosses on the header pipe. Don't know what kind of clutch it has in it yet. It has these protection plates. This one goes over the water cooler, or the water pump, I mean. There's also this one here. It has Alba Racing Pro Elite Nerf bars. Let's see what else we got here while we're on this side. Oh, it has this DG aluminum rear brake pedal, lever, whatever you want to call it. It has the aluminum shield for the rear master cylinder. Let's keep going this way. It has these G-Force GP wheels with Razor front tires and ITP mud lights on the rear. We have it's either Hauser or Lone Star swing arm. I think it's stock length, but it is an aftermarket swing arm. We have a different brake rotor hub. Like I said, the brakes were powder coated green. That is powder coat too. We have a Lone Star axle carrier, 7/2018. We have a Tusk adjustable rear axle. What else do we have on here? It has a Procom ECU. I don't know if this subframe is aftermarket, guys. If you guys are Z400 or Kfx400 aficionados, let me know if that's aftermarket or is that stock. It's got the same type of brackets on it that my Lone Star rear subframe for my 400EX that is being the 465EX build. Don't worry, guys, it's still here. I just haven't had a chance to get to it. And yes, I have all the parts ready to go. It's killing me to not get to it yet, but I will. Let's see here. We have a Pro Design shifter, power shifter, whatever the hell it says on there. We got that on there. Aftermarket bars, obviously. It's got a seat cover on it that somebody wrapped it real crappy. All right, so let's talk about the engine that's on this quad and the problem that it has and why I got it so friggin' cheap, guys. It has stage 2 hot cams in it. It also has a high compression big bore kit, which to me, with the rest of the way this quad is and how much money somebody spent on building this whole thing, I'm sure it probably has an aftermarket clutch basket in it. Who knows? We won't know till we get into it. What is wrong with this quad? Okay, so I put the cover back on here to wash it because I didn't want to get any water in it. I only, put two bolts and one for the starter thing. I didn't want to soak the flywheel and shit down with water. There is where the one-way gear bolts to the flywheel on these, and then you have the gear that the starter spins. There are 6 bolts that hold the flywheel to the one-way bearing. Those sheared off. So, I mean, you could look at that 2 ways. It's really good news because I already ordered the parts last night. It's only going to cost me like $150 to fix this whole quad, guys. Why did it cost that much? Because I had to buy the flywheel remover tool. Those were like $100 and something on their own. I don't have one for this particular model of quad. So I ordered that, new one-way bearing, new bolts. I probably could have took it apart and got the rest of the bolts out of the one-way bearing, but I mean, for the price of the tool and then the price of the part, there's only a couple more dollars to get the tool and the part. So I got the whole kit together just like that. So that being said, let's go ahead and see how clean we can get these plastics. I'll give you guys a little view of how disgusting they are now. Got a lot of like rub marks and black marks and scratches and stuff on them. It also has this aftermarket hood on here. The plastics aren't cut underneath that. They're still all in one piece. The exhaust, somebody cut it out kind of crudely wherever it melted. Obviously I'll take that apart and cut it out and smooth out the edges. It'll look like it came that way when I'm done with it. But the plastics got a little bit of nastiness to them. This quad was garage capped, but somebody probably just didn't clean it that good. But oh, let's not forget, guys, we got a Alba gas cap too. So all right, let's get into seeing how good we can get these plastics cleaned up, and then let's talk about what I paid for this quad, guys. You're not gonna believe this. I need to know if you guys would have paid what I paid for this quad too, but stick around for that. We're gonna talk about it in a minute. Let's soak this thing down and scrub these plastics and see how good we can get with not too much effort. Let's soak this thing down, guys. That was a dumb idea. All right, guys, we'll let that soap eat for a second, and then we'll rinse it off, and then we'll get into what you guys really want to know. What did I pay for this thing? All right, let's rinse this thing off. Or let's just shoot the fitting to the power washer at it. It's green too, so it must have been with the quad or something. All right, finally, I know you guys want to know what I paid for this. That's what you clicked on the video for. Who cares how clean it came out, right? Which actually, guys, these plastics came out pretty good. Whoever did the seat cover did a shitty job. The old original cover is still under there. You could feel it. Obviously there's a little crack here, but I can straighten that out. I'll pull the staples off of that. You can see this stitch line's supposed to be wrapped around it, and this isn't really even center. It's a little off, but whatever, doesn't matter. So before I tell you what I paid for this, guys, let's go over this one more time here. So Hauser plus 2.5-inch A-arms, right? I'm not sure how much they cost for this quad, but they gotta be anywhere from $700 to $1,000 just for the A-arms. The Hauser steering stem, like I said, just guessing, guys, probably 350 bucks. I know what Kfx400 shocks go for. They're, a good anywhere from $300 to $450 depending on the shape that they're in. Bumper, not even gonna count that. Wheels and tires, not even gonna count those. This Lone Star or Hauser rear swing arm, just a guess, new, $800 to $1,000. Yoshimura full exhaust, easily $600 to $800. Hot cams, all the stuff in the head, easily $500-600. Big bore kit, $500 to $600. May have a Henson basket in it. Just saying. Not that, it couldn't just be a sticker on here like, HMF with a Yoshimura exhaust on it. Who knows? But not even talking about the stuff in the engine. Work radiator, $100, $80, whatever the hell that is. This DG lever, no clue how much that cost. I know the Tusk rear axle, those are like $230, $200 to $250 new. This hood's probably $80, $100. What else? The Procom ECU, that's easily what, $200 to $400? Like, I'm just taking a guess at these prices, guys, but Alba Nerf bars, I know those are $200. Or are those Alba Nerf bars $200? If you guys watch my other videos, 10% off if you guys know my promo code. The promo code is in my other videos. Go check it out. Doesn't matter if you buy one thing, 10 things, a million things from Alba, 10% off your whole order. Check it out. Yeah, so let me know if I'm crazy. Would you guys have paid $2 grand for this quad? Go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Do you think I got ripped off if I paid $2 grand for this quad? Guess what? I didn't pay $2 grand for this quad, but I would have. I definitely would have with all these parts on there. I could easily part this thing out, or even buy one with a blown engine and put all these parts on it and then sell one like running, but you know, stock form. So $2 grand, yeah, that's a good price. That's not a bad price at all. Especially, I mean, the guy I got it from gave me all the parts that he took off. Like, he only took off the stator cover and the air filter, and the fuel line is disconnected to the carb. That's it. Everything's all individually bagged with all the nuts and bolts, hardware. There's some new parts in there. I think he was going to start doing it. He even gave me the old stator. All that stuff, guys. So, Matt, tell us already. What the hell did you pay for this quad with all this shit on there? Well, guys, I got this quad for $1,000. $1,000. The guy had it listed on Marketplace for $1,500. I was like, fuck, I really don't need another quad. And I didn't see all the other stuff in the ad. All I saw was the Hauser A-arms. That was it. And I saw the 450R shocks. But, yeah, whatever. But I sent him an offer. I said, yo, I'll come pick it up right now for $900, thinking he's going to say no. You know, I'm like, I really don't need this. I hope he says no. He texts me back, and he says, I can't take less than $1 grand for it. I said, text me an address. I'm on my way. So there are deals out there. I check Marketplace like religiously, like twice a day, guys, and I don't type in anything specific. Marketplace already knows what I'm looking at and shopping for and all kinds of stuff like that. So you just see stuff like this pop up, and if you're gonna shop on Marketplace, do yourself a favor and do the person that you're trying to buy something from a favor. Have the money and be ready to go get it when you message the guy. We are going to make a video on Marketplace etiquette from my perspective and my opinion, what I think it should be. And, you know, I think it would make sense to most people, but like, I have people message me all the time that want to buy stuff. They'll send you an offer. I'll say, yes, come get it. Or I'll say no, or I'll meet you at this amount or whatever. And then after talking to them for 2-3 days, next thing you know, it's, oh, well, I don't get off work till the weekend, or I got a check coming, or some bullshit. Like, guys, if you're shopping for something, have the money, be ready to buy. Yeah, I mean, you don't go to the mall with no money, do you? I don't. I mean, I don't. It's called window shopping, guys. It's a derogatory term for a reason. So, anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. I know I've said this the past 2 or 3 videos, but we got to finish making the video on the Alba Nerf bars for the TRX 450R. And that's it. As always, throw me a thumbs up. Please, if you have not yet, subscribe, guys. We got a ton. I mean, we got a ton of stuff going on. It is like getting insane. Here's like, here. This is one key ring, guys. These are all separate keys for quads. We got some content for you. Whatever your flavor is. 2 wheels, 3 wheels, 4 wheels. Damn it, I can't even get this thing back on the loop. Whatever your flavor is, guys. I even went and picked up some piece of shit 4x4 for you guys out there that want to see stuff like this. Parts are on the way for that. If you're new to the channel, here's a little sneak peek. There's the 450R we're building right now. And I went and got another one of those over the weekend too. Check out my old videos, guys. Got over 110 of them. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!